Hey everyone, happy holidays. And today we are going to go over my month and also the last year because this is my 1 year anniversary of streaming. So let's jump into it. I wanted to cover my month progress real quick, and then we'll talk about the year as a whole as a content creator. Right now I am at 10.89 million GP. I did stay in Kyber 2. This month, it doesn't feel like what did I do? It feels more like what did I buy? With all these Lightspeed bundles, it really does feel like I just I just accelerated because I added 520k GP to my account in 1 month. So I bought the Afra bundle. I did not unlock Afra because I don't want to place the Zeta on on Hondo yet, and we'll talk about that a little later as far as my Zeta situation. So I just haven't unlocked Afra. I don't have the bandwidth right now for Afra. I just don't. Not a priority. I bought it because I do want Afra. She does have her uses, just not right now. All right, so I did get the Tuscan bundle, the Jawa bundle. I bought these because like galactic challenges, I guess. Also GP, a little bit of GP, all the GP you can add. It really does help for rote. We need as much GP to start hitting those higher those higher stars to get to 41 stars in rote. So and just the galactic challenges, why not? It doesn't hurt. They Jawas beat Geos, Tuscans beat, I don't know, stuff, turn meter teams. I did get the smugglers, and I only have listed here what my actual benefits of the of the farm is. So I got the smugglers, which came with Kira, Nest, Vandor, Chewbacca. Again, don't have the investment to get that dash team up and running. Dash would need an Omicron and a Zeta. Vandor would need a Zeta. Nest would like a Zeta. Hondo needs a Zeta. I just don't have the Zetas for this team. And then Hondo kind of gets stolen by Balin Skull now. So I don't even know if I'll ever invest in this team really. All right, so I did get the C1 and the C2 bundle. So the C1 bundle for me was excellent because all these were under gear 12. So now my Grand Moff Tarkin is at relics, which means that I now have my Executrix fully up and running. So now I can start using that Executrix counter for the Executor. So that is an amazing advantage to me for this one. Also, my Imperial Troopers now, I now have 2 fully relic Imperial Trooper teams, so I can have, and we have Datacrons for Imperial Troopers coming up. So I have a Veers lead and an Iden lead, and it's two decent teams. Lately, Veers has just been a cleanup, and Iden's just like a back wall defense, but still pretty nice for me to have. The C2 bundle, I did get it for Sidious and Count Dooku. Sidious I can now use in the raid, which is great because before he was like gear 10. Count Dooku was like relic 5. I need him at relic 8 for Lord Vader sooner or later. So this was an okay bundle for me. The Sith trio. So I am a huge supporter of Gear 12 Traya and Gear 12 Nihilus. It took me all the way to Kyber 2. It's pretty much like 90% effective where it is. I did get this one because one, it gives me Scion. I don't really care too much about Scion. He's not. It'll be nice to have him and to use him in the team because he's relic 5. But the real benefit here was a relic Traya or relic Nihilus, just to make these counters a little more reliable. So I don't have to worry about like, are they going to survive? Are they going to die? Like taking them to relics adds a ton of survivability. So I should have a little more success with this team. And now I could even throw them on defense because they're all relics. So, and throw a Datacron with them. and then the Revan bundles. So I did purchase both the Revan bundles. It came with Juhani and Candyman and Mission Val and Zalbar. So the light side Revan, huge waste, absolute waste of money. Why did I buy it? Because I'm addicted, guys. I am addicted. There's no real sensical reason for me to purchase these, but I did. And then Juhani and Candyman. So Canderous has a spot with Darkside Mandos, and Juhani, sooner or later, I'm gonna want to get her Zeta and Omicron equipped there for TW for Starkiller. Next, I did get my Bo-Katan fully unlocked and up and running. I did that last month, but I placed 2 Omicrons and 1 Zeta on her, and she's been doing amazing things. So she's able to kill Lord Vader's. Like, this team has worked out really well. I did have them pretty much fully modded, and then I had to steal 1 mod from Paz Vizsla, and so now I'm gonna have to find a replacement for that one. So that's not great, but other than that, like, this team is ready to go. I now do have my Ufus team up and running too. So Terran Malicos, I still need a Zeta on Vile Thrash. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get that. Maybe after next month, or hopefully near the end of this month, I'll be able to get that equipped. But I would like Bo-Katan's reinforcements have arrived, Zeta, and I would like Terran Malicos's Vile Thrash as soon as possible. And then also my Ahsoka Tano, she needs the Whirlwind Zeta. So those are 3 more backlogged Zetas I need. I'm not too worried about Cal Kestis' Zetas. I don't think I'll get those equipped for a very long time. And then I did finish the relics on my Imperial Assault Battle. I think before I was farming shards for these last month. So I got all the shards ready. I got them all to Relic 7. I put the 2 Zetas on Captain Enoch and 1 on Night Trooper so that I can do the assault battle. So I'll probably make an assault battle guide for that here shortly, so I can show how to do this at Relic 7 with these 3 Zetas. I'm still going to hold off on this Zeta as far as the stun to see if it's necessary. I probably will throw like my best mods on this team and just have at it and hope I can 3-star the node without any worry. And then I did unlock C. So with C, I don't have any Zetas. I did get him modded though. So he has decent mods, over 500 speed. I didn't notice how difficult it is to get his health up there. So his speed is excellent. His square has 5% health, and then everything else has health primaries except for the diamond. I don't have a good health percent diamond, so I gave him one with a ton of protection, which isn't super great, but I have some high protection secondaries on these mods and tenacity as well. So these are actually like pretty decent mods. So he's only Relic 7, so I was only able to get 186k health, and I do think if I even got 5% here, it still wouldn't be 200k. So I'll have to see if I can fix this diamond as soon as I can. But the 27 speed is nice, and which takes him above 500 speed, which is pretty good. The next, I would like to at least put his Galactic Legend lead, his So Discord, and his leadership as soon as possible. And then So Let It Be Jedi 2 is actually really important. And then the Deception would be nice too. So I'll probably, before I start working on my backlog of other Zetas, I'll probably do these 3, maybe 4, and then I'll do Terran Malicos' last one. Bo-Katan's could probably wait. Maybe I'll finish like Deception, and then I'll come back, do Bo-Katan's, and then do I don't know if Unraveled Destiny is like a huge priority for me, to be completely honest. I may leave them at like 5 Zetas for a while, because I am Zeta homeless right now, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well. So my next big project is going to be GL Ahsoka. So that's pretty much my main farm right now. As far as shard farming, I'm farming Shin and Merrick, but I'm only single shard farming them. So it's a little slow going. I'm single farming them because soon I'm gonna have to farm General Syndulla, Padawan Sabine Wren, and then Huyang. And when I do that, it's going to be a little difficult to knock out double farm these three and also single farm these two, or even double farm. So depending on what they are, and they're probably going to be a mixture of hard nodes and Cantina farms. So since the everything else has been pretty much hard nodes for Ahsoka, I'm guessing at least one or two of these will be Cantina. So we'll see how that goes. I should unlock Ezra Bridger within the week. I think within literally within 7 days or so, probably even less than 7 days, but I would say probably like 5 days. I should have Ezra Bridger unlocked, and he'll be my next relic target. So I'm gonna gear up Ezra, relic him up, get him up and running, probably at least to relic, maybe relic 5, and then I'll put him with Rey, and then once I finish that, I'll continue the shard farm for these, and I'm going to start getting Gas and Rex up and running. So I'll probably, since Rex is already gear 12, I'll probably relic up Ezra, then Rex, and then Gas, and that'll be pretty much like 3 relics here. Echo and Arc are needed for Lord Vader, so I'll probably wait till I farm Lord Vader to get these 2 up and running. And after I finish Ahsoka Tano. And I'm thinking, depending on how the timing goes, I'll probably finish GL Ahsoka and jump straight into Baylan Skull, because Baylan's really good and Great Mothers is really good. And then probably into Luthen after that, because Luthen is very good. So this team is absolutely slaps. And I'm thinking I'll probably have the Omicrons to probably have investment into like Ezra, Darkside Rey, Baylan, Luthen, and then from there probably Lord Vader. You know, we'll see. I'm holding off on Lord Vader with the thought that probably a bundle is going to be, but I'm running out of GLs. So I do have now I have 7 GLs. So I'm missing 2 GLs because they just released another one, and I'm farming Ahsoka right now, so I'm probably gonna knock out Lord Vader, even though they may have a bundle with it. I do want the ships, like the Marauder ship is really, really good. Lord Vader will be my last GL, and then finishing this Marauder gives me the last fleet I need, because I have a fully invested Endurance, I have a fully invested Negotiator. Pretty much everything is fully invested in except for this one ship. It's my one small little flaw in fleets, and it's a pretty big disadvantage right now. So finishing that would be super nice. And that's pretty much what happened with my account, other than like mods. My mods have been going really well. No complaints. I've been I've been finding homes for them. I didn't mod anything too specific. I think I finished the Bo-Katan Mandalore. I got Terran Malicos up and running. I modded C. So I'm able to keep pace with pretty much even with these Lightspeed bundles, believe it or not, and also the characters that I have out. So no real issues with my modding. I'm doing the Zetas is the biggest thing that's holding me back. And while mods, I would love to have more high tier mods for all my characters, I'm able to pretty much utilize my entire roster to great effect. So I don't have any real regrets with what's happening with my account. So yeah, pretty happy with everything. I have the mod depth to do everything I need except for Zetas. So we'll see how it goes. Pretty happy with where my account is. So let's talk about the year. So a year ago, I decided to start doing content creation. I did that because I was really big on Reddit. So for Reddit, really big, it was a really big time. It's how I spent all my time, essentially. Like I wanted to be more involved with the community. I wanted to like spend more time in this game. And at the time there's not that much stuff. It's gated. Everything's time gated. So I just watched a lot of content creation. So I created a Reddit post where I said, hey, if you want a roster review, then then here, let me see if I can find it. So I made this post and I said, hey, everyone, I'm making a new channel for YouTube. I want to do roster reviews. So I shared my channel, and then I asked for people to share their ally codes, because at the time, the first day I created content, luckily I had someone who joined during my Twitch stream, and I was able to talk to someone, but I went in fully expecting to have absolutely no viewers and kind of monologue. So I was expecting to just be monologuing for a while until people started showing up. And I was lucky enough to have some amazing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes content creators share my content, get my name out there, as far as like Aldi. He really did help me in the beginning, and just getting my name out there. And then I just had some amazing viewers that were like consistently watching me on Twitch right away, while my YouTube channel was like just not created. Over time, I ended up growing more on YouTube than I did for Twitch, because Twitch viewers are more like community based. They just watch Star Wars Galaxy Heroes content, where YouTube people watch specific content creators, and the space for content creation is just bigger in YouTube than it is on Twitch as far as our community. So I ended up growing a larger on YouTube for that. And so pretty much the first, I don't remember, maybe like month or so, I used these people and I created videos for them. And some of these people became really good friends, like the Cunctator. He helped me with my first Discord, and then he still helps me to this day with Agnards in our Discord. So there's a lot of players in here that are people that have been watching me since the whole year that I started content creation. And I am super thankful for all the viewers and everyone who's been part of the community, where my community and Agnard's community, where we came together and just created a joint space. And I'm so thankful for you all as viewers over this last year, and just how my channel has grown and how you all have shown me support over this last year. I will say that this last year was a very difficult year for me, as far as I moved to Okinawa, where my Captain Amazing has been having a lot of health problems, and then I started graduate school. So it's been a very difficult year for me in balancing my family life, my work life, and my studies with content creation has been really difficult. But the effort that I put in has, you guys have given me the motivation to continue content creation, even though I don't have as much time as when I first started doing this. So thank you, everyone, for watching my content. Thank you for engaging with me. Thank you for watching me and being part of my content. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys who have supported me by just watching my streams, and even those who have decided to donate and financially support me. Like you all, if you have or haven't, you all have been absolutely wonderful people. So as far as my channel, let's talk a little about that. So my YouTube page here, if you've ever seen it. So if you look at the overall stats of what I did, so I've made over 500 videos, 554 videos in a year. I've had 351,000 views and 2.29k subscribers. So 2,290,000 or 200 or 2. I can't even say that number. 2,290 subscribers, and I'm so grateful to you all for supporting me, for subscribing, for watching my content. I do really appreciate it. I do want to talk a little about the type of videos that I did, because there's a lot of videos, right? 500 some. So some of them are shorts, probably get 100 of them. I used to do shorts because like learning content creation, you try different things. I ended up not sticking with shorts, or I don't really do shorts. A lot of them are lives too, so I've done, I think, 180 some live videos, and then the rest are just long form video contents. And there's some key types of series that I've done that I've really have enjoyed. So I have my When You Should Farm series, my Between Two Reviews. So Between Two Reviews has been really fun for me to like sit down and get to know content creation, content creators from big and small. It's a little hard because I live in Japan, just scheduling that stuff out. I've done the assault battle guide, so I only have one more assault battle left. I did finish them all, and then CG greedily started adding more assault battles. So now this series continues to grow. I'll be recording one this month for the Peridia battle one. I have my amazing guides where I talk just about efficiency and all the different currencies and how to use them. My team modding guides, which I did not make very many videos of, and my free-to-play account, which lasted like a month. I did like my free-to-play farming guide. I'll probably continue that for 2025 and continue that series, so because I do enjoy enjoy making that guide. I think I just have to get better with my graphics because I don't have Adobe Pro, and that's how you can really make this stuff just really nice, and I just don't have that because I don't support that business model. My hierarchy of needs, I feel like this one's a sleeper. A lot of people don't really like it, but it's, or haven't really watched it, and it may be a little more difficult to really apply, but it's just my philosophy of farming and how I think about this game, and I really do enjoyed that series. My account overview, so this will be my 12th account overview of the year in itself. Educational videos, so if you looked at my videos, my two biggest ones was how to build plus 25 speed videos, and then my Proving Grounds video for SLKR to unlock Malgus and the TIE Interceptor. So that one was really good. These educational ones are more just a generic like video. If it doesn't really meet any of these other playlists, I just put it in there. So my mod guides, a lot of people do know me from my mod guides, especially the how to build plus 25 speed mods. I do think that video is phenomenal, and that was the first video that really got my name out there. So let's look at the analytics for this video, because this was a really interesting video for me when I created it. So let's look at the last 365 days for it. So it was like January 5th. Yeah, January 5th is when I created it. And before I created this video, my presence in YouTube was very, very minimal. So I didn't have very much presence at all. And as a content creator on the YouTube space, because no one knew me, no one knew my name, but I created this video, and when I created it, I felt like this was a really strong idea. I was like, there's nothing out there. And a lot of what the videos that I created when I first started was to support roster reviews. So I would create guides, and instead of explaining my same process over and over and over again to people in roster reviews, instead, if they had something where it was like a common issue I see with accounts, I created a guide for it, and I was like, follow this guide. And if you've seen any of my reviews, you know I'm very detailed and I dive into your mods. Well, when I was diving into people's mods, they would just be like, look, dude, I know my mods are bad. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. So I was like, oh man, you're right. I was like, I can't just like sit here and like for an hour every time I do a roster review and someone has bad mods, explain how to mod. And I was like, it's just untenable. And I decided, well, I can make a mod guide, but I was like, but that would take forever, because they're always really long. Like the mod guides that are just excellent are just very, very long series, and understanding the whole concept for modding can be really difficult. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to take the idea of what is a high potential mod, like what is the boiled down as easy and direct as I can make it. I just made it a PowerPoint and I talked through like my philosophy for slicing and how I build plus 25 speed mods. And from there it like immediately blew up. Like I had 20 subscribers when I first made this video, and then this video just kind of got me a lot of got my name out there. And if I'd never created this video, I think my time as a content creator would have been a lot different. So this video in itself, even though it's just 20 minutes, was huge for my account in itself and for how my channel grew. So that's probably the number one video, and from there my channel has grown and expanded on a bunch of different series, and I really have enjoyed the whole content creation in itself. I'm looking forward to 2025, and even though the whole time I'll probably be a graduate student until 2026 is when I'll probably graduate if everything goes according to plan. But I'm looking forward to the next year, and I'm looking forward to spending time with you guys and doing as much videos and content as I can. And I'm going to try to stream Grand Arena as much as I can. I know I use it mostly as a opportunity to hang out with you guys, because it's a great time for me to be able to like sit down and just chat with you guys about the game and what's happening. And when I'm doing roster reviews, I'm trying to like knock out as much as possible because I don't get to do them as often. But with Grand Arenas, there's no pressure. It's just me hanging out with you guys, and I do love that type of setting. So I'm hoping to continue that in the future. So yeah, so other than that, guys, like, it's been an absolute blast. I do, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for the support you guys have shown me and my channel and everything that content creation has had for it. So I hope to see you next year, and I'll as I continue to do content creation. And again, like, thank you everyone. I appreciate everything you guys have done for me. So love you all. Take care. I'll see you next time.